Good morning and welcome to Florida Day 10.
Happy anniversary!
It's our anniversary! Officially our anniversary today. I know we've been celebrating it this week, but yes, we are 12 years married today. What a gent. What a charmer. I don't know why I'm smiling, because we are literally just finished packing our last bits and we are set to leave endless summer. We're heading to MCO Terminal C, and then we're getting on a JetBlue flight to JFK. We've got a 4-hour layover at JFK before we head back to Manchester, so we've got quite a lengthy travel day. But yes, reason for cheap flights. So it's probably easier doing the transfer, I think, this way, because hopefully that will mean we'll sleep better on the second flight. Anyway, who knows, whatever. We're leaving today and boo, we're sad. But we have had the most incredible trip. It has been wonderful. It's been so much more relaxed, which is just what we needed right now. And yeah, it's just sad to go. Always sad to go, especially when you've had an amazing time. But we are going to be returning to the UK with like a bit of a heat wave going on. So, you know, at least we can look forward to getting back and it not being dark, miserable and cold like it normally is when we travel in sort of February or October time. So let me just show you one last view of Florida before we head to the airport. This has honestly been such a wonderful view to have, like both morning and evening. Like looking out over the pool, looking out, seeing the sky. It's just been so nice, like probably one of the nicest views that we've had. Although actually I think Oscar would probably argue that Volcano Bay, the Volcano Bay view room, that was the best one.
Yeah.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So we're going to order a lift. We'll order a lift XL because obviously we've got luggage with us, and yeah, we'll let you know the pricing and stuff. But it's usually quite reasonable from Universal to the airport because it's actually not that far, 20-25 minutes, something like that. So yes, let's go. So we're in Terminal C. It really didn't take us long to get through security. We were through by like 9:37, and then we've just come through and grabbed some breakfast. So let me show you what we've got. I don't think we've fully got all of the receipts though, so I'm not sure about pricing. Let me see what I can do. So from Starbucks, Pete and I both got a sausage, egg and cheese. Mine was a while. Oscar got the double bacon and smoked Gouda. From Chick-fil-A, I was hoping to get some chicken even though it was early, just because I wanted to try it, but they only had breakfast. So they've got their mini hash browns. Those, we got 2 portions of those at $4.11. And then we got the Cinnabon, thank you, with extra frosting, and that was $7, was it?
That's a lot.
Yeah. And then I've just got a hot water from Starbucks for my peppermint tea. We got an ice water, and then Pete just got like a filter coffee.
That was $21?
$21?
Starbucks.
Yeah. We're just in the Disney store at Terminal C, and look at this range, the Pride range. So colourful, but the best thing has got to be the Spirit jersey. Look how amazing that is. Absolutely love that. What's on the front? Oh, look at that on the front. Rainbow Mickey. That's cute. Pete's just pointing out that they have like a matching shirt too. This is what caught our eye. We weren't actually going to have a look in the shop, but we saw this Pixar range, and it was these shirts. These shirts. We've seen a lot of like shirts on this trip. $60. I mean, that's quite expensive. It feels very like thin, but it's got Forky on it. and bow and little aliens looking like kebabs. And this one's cute too. Although that one's like a barbecue-y type one mixed with Toy Story characters. So there's onions on there as well as Pixar Ball and Rex. It's kind of cool. And then they've got
Partysaurus Rex.
Partysaurus Rex.
Yeah.
And then they've got a similar like spirit jersey. Chillin' and grillin'. Reach for the fries. Look at that. Sorry. Reach for the fries. Oh my god. Oh, these ones don't have any prices on. About what these days for a spirit jersey? 80, 90?
75.
That's so funny. And then the last few are castles and magical moments. We're just walking down to our gate, so we're at gate 234, and we've just walked past this Sunshine Diner by Chef Art Smith, who does a lot of stuff at Disney. So like the decor in here is really cool, but they also have the chicken burgers and things like that, which you might find at Homecoming. So I kind of wish we'd found this first, to be honest. We're just at our gate now, and we've probably got about... Does it actually charge?
Sounds fine.
No, okay, crazy.
Small things.
Oh my god, look at what Pete's just shown me. Hold on.
Hold on, let me remove the thing that makes me look like a child. Wireless charging point.
Oh, we're just living in the future now. Look at that. Oh, it's the small things, isn't it? I'm very easily impressed by that. But yes, we're just at the gate. We're on a JetBlue flight. The plane's just outside actually, so I'll show you in a sec. But we've probably got about half an hour, I reckon, before we're boarding. So I'm just reading. Oscar's got his Switch.
I'm playing Pokemon Go.
Oscar's keeps playing Pokemon Go. Why not? But we were just working out that we've got such a long travel day ahead of us.
It's about 21 hours-ish. What time did we leave this morning?
8:30.
So if you think we're going to arrive, actually, yeah, 8:30.
Well, we're going to arrive at,
tomorrow.
yeah,
So an
UK
hour and a
time,
half, so
7
what's that?
AM.
22 and a half, less than 5 hour difference. 17 and a half hours?
No.
Not bad.
Let me show you the plane. I don't think we've flown with JetBlue before. So we originally booked with Aer Lingus, but this leg is with JetBlue. Smile! So we're just on the first leg, and this, I think it said that we're going to be on this flight for 2 hours and 7 minutes. But look at the seats! Look at all the leg room! There's like more leg room on here than we're going to get on our long haul. And the seats as well, if you can see Oscar's, it's like a leatherette, probably, comfy seat, and they're a little bit wider. So it's a bit like grubby, it feels like, but it will do for 2 hours. But yeah, so much room for activities!
So many activities!
We've just had a drink service arrive, and they're actually like full cans, like not just the teeny weeny ones. So I've just got a Pepsi and a water. We've just had snacks come round, and they're literally like throwing them at you, which is brilliant. So I got a chewy chocolate chip bar, Cheez-Its, which I've never had before, and some pretzels. I think they literally gave like Oscar one of everything. I think the other one was plantain chips. I'm really impressed with JetBlue. Like, this service is brilliant. Oh, So this is a bit strange. We just got off the flight and we're like in departures. We're just trying to work out where we need to go. I think I looked up that we're in Terminal 7, but I have no idea what terminal we've just landed in. There's some sign for baggage claim and ground transportation, so I guess we'll find out. But that flight was amazing. I said I'd love it if we were actually travelling home on that plane, because the seats were wide, comfy, loads of leg room,
Free Wi-Fi.
free Wi-Fi. Oscar was very impressed. The actual armrest like fully reclined, like on the inside seats. It was really good. Yeah, I really liked
The only
JetBlue.
thing bad about it was the TV, but because they have free Wi-Fi, it makes up for it.
Yeah, the TVs were very small, very poor quality, and like very...
I was watching John Wick 4 and it was like I was watching it on VHS.
Yeah, it was bad quality, but I was just reading my book. So yeah, pretty happy with that flight. So now, we just need to find out where we're going. Okay, Pete's just looked up that we're in Terminal 5, so we need to get across to Terminal 7, so I assume there'll be some kind of shuttle we can walk. A metro? Monorail! So we're just going to go and find out where we need to get that from. I'm guessing the ground transportation. Air, train and ground transportation. So yeah, let's go there. Okay, so we're looking for the air train, which is down here. There is just like no signage whatsoever, so we've looked it up that we needed to be in Terminal 7 for Aer Lingus, but when we just arrived in that departure lounge, there's like no signage anywhere. We could see that it looked roughly for ground transport, but then when we've just come out, the ground transport is only showing rental cars, shuttles. So, and there's literally like no representatives around, because there's like baggage carousels and stuff, but there's lots of shops, but obviously no like desks for airline support. So we'll keep following the ground transport signs and hopefully that gets us to where we need to go. Oh, Pete's just seen a sign for air train. Oh, it's like right in the corner. Okay, right, we're going to the air train. That's the sign there that we can see that says air train. So it looks like we have to go back up. Okay. Well, everybody loves an adventure. So if we... Is that where we were just then? Have we like just gone round in a big circle or something?
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, look at the maps. We are almost where we just were.
I'm guessing there's a reason for us having to do that. Oh, yeah. Here's a sign. All other terminals via air train. So, it's doing a U-turn. So whilst it feels like it's where we've just been, it isn't. And then air train this way. Escalator up to air train. Okay, we've got more like specific signage now. So all other terminals, and then if you look like super closely, it says via air train. Tell everybody I'm on my way. Those are really cute. We can see in the very, 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 very distance the New York skyline.
Where?
You'll see all the shadows.
Like the grey shadows.
yeah.
That's the skyline.
That's the New York skyline.
In that building.
In New York. We think that's the Empire State Building. So close yet so far. Okay, we're coming down into like a Met stop type thing. But neither one is telling us where we need to go. Okay, the little train that was waiting in there was going to the Jamaica, where it says Jamaica train, and there was actually a representative who said this one you can get to Terminal 7, so we just jumped on. First stop Terminal 7.
Howard Beach, we are arriving at Terminal 7.
First stop Terminal 7.
Look around and please take all your
I
belongings.
think we're here. Okay, we got Aer Lingus. So we're definitely in the right place, which is good. And then it's a bit busy here, so they've actually implemented like a crossing point. We're just saying we're glad we don't have to check in again. We've got boarding passes all the way through, so we'll just follow this way. Probably have to put this away now. Okay, so we're in the departure lounge now. It took us 25 minutes, did it? To get through like immigration and then through security, and I think we just got lucky by the time we actually turned up, because it only took us 15 minutes to get through the queue, but there was a sign as we were passing saying 85 minutes, which then obviously created a lot of panic, and people were trying to like cut in and say my flight's leaving soon, can I jump in front, and everyone's like, well, we're all in the same position. So luckily we've got plenty of time, so we were just like, whew, we don't need to stress. So we're just gonna have a little wander around, see what's here, and then try and see where we can grab some food. But is it only just 4 o'clock now? So we've literally got 3 hours, so I would definitely recommend a long layover time, because I guess you just don't know what you're gonna find when you get here. But it's, yeah, very busy. Whew, I'm just glad that we made it through and that we can just, yeah, have a little wander and then get some food. So these are like the food options. So there's like a sushi place, like a deli, I think, deli and pizza, and burgers. And there's Dunkin' Donuts round that side. But yeah, it's a little bit limited, but we're gonna go and find somewhere. Okay, so we ordered from the True Burger Company, and we got chicken burgers with chips. We just got them plain with mayo. We had $56.89 left on our Revolut card, and it came to $56.55. So I'm mega chuffed with that, because we're all spent up now and we didn't need to transfer anymore. So let's try this, see what we think. I mean, that's quite expensive though, isn't it, really, when you think about it? 3 burgers, 3 burger meals, because it comes with chips and a drink.
You can literally get them at McDonald's like 25, so I don't know why, because it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's fine, and the chips look really good.
I didn't even know lemonade was good. You didn't have to say it.
Yeah, the chips are good.
Regular lemonade.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It just feels like really frantic in here, like, because it's quite small, it's quite busy, and everyone's like all stressed and in a rush, and it, you know, when like you feel like you're getting that knock-on effect. So yeah, feel a bit stressed, but we'll be eating, and again we've still got plenty of time, so what we'll do after we've eaten is we'll just pitch up at one of the gates and just, where it's a bit quieter, and just relax until it's time for our flight. But we've got loads of time. It's 4:38, so we've got plenty of time to eat and then just go and pitch up somewhere. But as I said earlier, I'm really glad that we had such a long like layover time, because anything less and oh, it would have been a mess, I think, but we're okay. Okay, so food is finished. It wasn't bad really, but a little bit pricey, I think, for what it was, but it wasn't bad. And then I spectacularly dumped my whole drink all over the floor, which was very clever of me. Luckily, a maintenance person was like right by, and we put napkins down and stuff, and they were like there within a couple of minutes. But yeah, that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? And now, come on, chair that's rocking all over. So we're just up by the gate now. We've got like over an hour, so we're just going to read our book, and there's chargers and stuff here, so Oscar's just plugged in like behind me, in front of me. So yeah, it's not been too bad. I think it was just a bit stressful, this bit. And then I think coming into a smaller terminal with like a lot of people and not a lot of space, yeah, it just felt a bit like full on. A bit like, you know, you just want fresh air almost. So we've picked a seat like by the window so that we can have a look at the planes come in, because at least it then feels like there's some fresh air. But yeah, it's not been too bad. It's just a long day of travel, which is what we always thought it would be, but at least we've had plenty of time to sort ourselves out. So yes, we'll show you when we get on the plane and like the plane dinner and stuff that we get. It's going to be, is it 4:30 now? Oh, 5 o'clock. 5:15. So we probably actually won't want to eat in a couple of hours anyway. But we'll see. We'll show you what the plane food is and the breakfast if we're alive enough. I'm always a little bit dead to the world, I think, when the breakfast comes, so I usually miss that. But yeah, all in all, not too bad. There's just been an announcement over the tannoy to say that if you've transferred in and not through Dublin, then to go just to the gate for them to verify your passport. So I've just done that. So even though we checked in at Orlando, we just needed to do a little check there as well. So literally only took 2 minutes. We were just checking the passport and then ticking us off a list. So obviously another thing to be mindful of is just like all the different checks at all the different stages. We have done an indirect flight previously back in 2019, but I don't remember doing a lot of this, and I don't remember it being as stressful. So we're going to start boarding. I just asked when we're going to start boarding. For a 7 PM flight, they're going to start us boarding at 6:15, so that gives us about 50 minutes. So yeah, we'll just sit and relax now. I think that's everything done, so we can just like relax now. 35 JFK. So you and Daddy are in this one. You got a nice little window seat there, and then I'm in this one, and we're on. Ooh, we can relax now. I feel exhausted, you know, like when you've got like, or you feel like you've got like a hangdog face because your eyes are like tripping up over them. So I think what we said is we're just going to watch a little bit of TV. Probably don't even want any food actually, but we'll see what there is, and then try and sleep. Try and sleep. But they give you a little blanket and a pillow. There's a pillow behind you there. And judging from like what was at the boarding gate, the volume of people, I do think it's quite a flight, but we'll see. So yeah, it's obviously shorter because we're already at New York. So we should be departing at 7, but we've delayed boarding. So it's probably about 10 to 7 now, and people are only just getting on. So I think we will be a bit delayed setting off, and then arriving in the UK at 7 AM. So we've had a drink service, which is your soft drinks and the best pretzels ever. And now our meals have just arrived. So this is the chicken. It's chicken with rice and veg, and I think that must be like a barbecue sauce. Bread and butter and mozzarella pesto salad. Triple chocolate mousse. This one looks nice. Have some water. And then the other meal is a beef stew, which looks like it's got potatoes and carrots. Again, bread and butter, the mousse, and the mozzarella and tomato salad. You know, we thought the dinner was quite nice actually. The beef stew was really good. Tasted like it was in like a red wine sauce. And the potatoes were really nicely seasoned, and the carrots were just carrots. And Pete said the chicken and rice was quite spicy. It had like a kick to it. I don't think we've said why we're now in different seats. So Pete and Oscar's in-flight entertainment thing wasn't working, so they reset couple of times and it still wasn't working. So the cabin crew advised that there were 3 seats altogether at the front of the plane, so they just moved us down here. So that was good. So everything's all fine now, working. But yeah, we probably need to start having a sleep in a minute. They've just brought around the hot drink service. So I've just got a hot water and I've put my tea bag in it. And then after we've had this, I think we'll try and have a sleep. I don't even know what time it is now.
In all fairness,
20 to 10. So yeah, bedtime certainly for this one. So have this tea and then bed. We'll try. So we've just landed back at Manchester Terminal 2 and because you're angelic. And we are tired. But you had a good sleep, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I was knocked out cold.
Yeah. It was a very fun flight, shall we say.
Yeah.
So very glad to be back, and we're going to have a little mini heat wave, so it's not going to be that dissimilar temperature wise.
It's probably going to feel even hotter.
Yeah, because it's home.
There's no ice cold indoors here.
So I hope you've enjoyed following along with another Florida vlog series. We've had such a good trip, haven't we?
Yep.
We've said with it being much more chilled out this time, not running off a spreadsheet. Obviously we had like a few off-site fun days, so different things that we hadn't done before, so we've had a great time. So really hope you've enjoyed following along, and we've got our next trip to look forward to, which will probably be coming shortly after we finish these vlogs, I would imagine. We are going on a Disney cruise. We're going to be on the Disney Dream, and this time it's all the gang, isn't it?
Oh my god, there's so many of us.
Everything is aligned for once, like uni, school holidays, work, like family. So yes, we'll be coming en masse for our next travel series. So stay tuned for that. If you've got any questions or any comments, then just leave them down below, and we'll see you again soon.
Peace.
Bye.